Okay, she wants to know how I went from struggling to make ends meet at the beginning of this year to all of a sudden living in my dream home at the end of the year, being able to have all of my bills paid for, not even a week and a half into the month, also having Christmas purchased, and still having money left over. And some people might be like, wow, okay, I already have that. Well, that's great. That's great. But I did not have that. Last Christmas, I was so stressed out. I was so sick of feeling like so broke all the time. Like if a copay came through and I couldn't pay it. Like I was so over that. It's not like I wasn't working or wasn't trying to trying to make more money. I had been working online for 5.5 years. My business took a hit and I was feeling it. And I was making like $2,000 a month. It was super stressful. And I was actually considering going back to my dental hygiene career, but I knew that that wasn't even going to make sense to put my kids in daycare. Like it didn't make sense. And so I knew I needed to find something else. Honestly, that's exactly what I did. I came across a video just like you're seeing right now, and I wrote it off because I thought I was unqualified because I didn't understand what the girl was saying. She was saying words that I've never heard of before, and so I thought that I wasn't going to be able to do it, and so I just looked away. It wasn't until a few weeks later that I was like, okay, maybe I should go watch that video again because she was making $40,000 a month, saying the beginners could do what she was doing, and so I went to go watch it again. I took the keywords that she was saying in that video and I'm like, okay, I need to figure out what these even mean and what these even are. I started like doing my own research and there was a ton of free information out there. Like I could have, if I had all the time in the world, I would have been able to just like learn everything for free. I didn't have all the time in the world. So she also referenced a training that she took that she spent $7 on. And I thought, well, if she took that and she says it's making her $40,000 a month learning what she learned, I have $7 I can invest to learn it. There was 3 scenarios. I was either going to learn nothing at all and I was going to lose $7. I was going to learn a couple things and maybe get a little bit further than what I already was in my researching journey. Or it was going to be everything I needed to get the ball rolling. It ended up being everything I needed to get the ball rolling. It was a perfect introductory into all of this stuff. Making money online, automation in business, passive income. And so I'm so thankful that I went back to that video and I took that training because if I hadn't, I would not have made over $290,000 since March of this year. I would not be living in my dream home right now. And I sure as heck would still be stressing about finances. So make sure you save this video so when I run you through these quick steps, you can come back to it when you're ready to actually take this seriously and look into it as a possible income stream for you and your family. Number 1, you're going to want to find a topic. This is just something you're interested in. You don't need to be crazy passionate about it, but you definitely want to have some interest because you're going to be talking about it a lot. So for example, I had Irish twins. That means 2 kids like under a year, so in 11 months. That's something that I'm very consumed by. I have 2 small children and they're very time consuming and everything about them, like I'm consumed by it. So I could really talk about it all the time. After that, you're going to want to find a problem inside the topic you choose. So maybe it's like getting out of the house on time with 2 small children and making it to an appointment on time or making it to an event on time. Like, how does a mom of 2 like babies basically make it out of the house on time and to an event? What do you need to pack? Like, don't forget this. What are some tips for being out? You know, like what is a problem that like a new mom would face or, you know, whatever problem inside the topic you choose. What is that problem? Number 3, can you find a product that solves that problem? Or do you need to create a product that teaches somebody, you know, how they can solve that problem? You either need to find that product or create that product. This next part is so important in how I've been able to work just 1 to 2 hours a day because this part is what keeps my business moving forward. That is setting up a freebie, setting up a sales funnel, setting up an email automation. You can Google those words or you can learn more about them in depth in the training I referenced. You can find that at the top of my page with my free beginner's guide. This next part is also very important. You are going to need to create new social media platforms and start providing valuable information for free. So I'm not just going to be like, hey, here's my offer, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. No, I'm going to provide valuable information around whatever my topic is. So if we go back to the mom of 2 small children topic, I might also share like, you know, how I homemade purees for my kids, or what does eating time look like, or what does bath time look like, or what are some tips I have that I've learned along the way, or how do we handle bedtime when I'm the only one home, my husband's at work or whatever, and I have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. How do we handle bedtime so that we do it effectively, but no one gets injured or into trouble while you're in the room with the other one. Like, how do nap times work? What are some valuable things that like a mom would see your page and be like, oh my gosh, I need to try that. I'm going to save that. I'm going to follow her because she's sharing good information. You're building trust with them. And so when you start to introduce your offer or, sell something to them, they're going to buy it because they know you, they trust you, and they know that they trust the information you're putting out there. That's going to be your number one goal, your number one job, to provide valuable information on your social media, leading people to that automated system that you set up so that that can do the selling for you. Whether it be a current existing product that you're an affiliate for, or it's a product that you created. Let your emails do the selling and let your social media be the page of where all the value is given. Again, this is exactly how I've been able to make over $290,000 since March of this year. Make sure you save this video so you can come back to it when you're ready to actually take the step to learn this. And again, my free beginner's guide is at the top of my page, and so is the same $7 training I took to learn how to do all of this.